on getting a club in Lluidas Vale. But you know that nothing happens before the time. It was a year ago when I said to the President Kevin, Kiwanis Club of Linstead, and DP Stacy, and I think DP June, that I need a club. Yes, and DP June, because we were at that club down by, I don't remember the name. Anyway, go Ewarton and turn down. You can remind me. Yes, and we were there doing a lot of work. And they say yes, and I say that is a community that has a lot of communities that can serve. But let's hold on till next year, until the other year. I did not know that I would be the lieutenant governor, but I held on because the idea is we want Kiwanis to flow, the energy to flow. And I thought that LGD Noel would have had that opportunity. Lo and behold, it came again. It came to the fore when the Kiwanis, when present members of the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton decided that yes, something will have to happen, and the energizing couple of President Kevin DP June, they launched out along with the LG, and we touched base. That is history. In Lluidasville, similar thing, meetings. It's not just the regular thing that you would do to form a club. It is identifying like-minded persons in any community in Jamaica, any community, hills and valley, rocks and mountains. Persons who are determined to serve. Persons who we know would want to see a difference in their communities. And we identified them, and we did the normal thing by having our meetings, doing the necessaries and things. But what I want new members to understand, or other presidents, is that we have a regular or a normal thing to do to form a club, but we'll have to have a builder, a club builder, who is willing to make the move and to assist from beginning to end, not to wait to say, yes, you are to 1 and 2 and leave it like that. Our club builder, DLGE Frank, was there from the beginning. There are times when he was vexed because things weren't going the way he thinks it should, think they should. The idea is that once he's the builder, things will have to go right. There are times when he was happy because things were flowing. And the members, the present members, who will be charter members, that is something that a lot of us have not got the chance to be charter members. That stays with you for life. As long as you may live, anywhere you go, you can boast. I am President Fitzroy, Charter President of Royal Lluidasville. I'm President Denise, Charter President of Ewarton Premier Builders. That will stay for you, with you for life. So we went through, and here we are, preparing for the charter ceremony to stamp our class. 2 clubs were formed. We don't know if we are going to have another 5, but the idea is we went, we saw, and we conquered. And I want you to understand that these 2 clubs are chanting the way. They are young and vibrant. They have been doing things as if they are in the system for a long time, and we appreciate them. So fellow Kiwanians and guests, I want you to, if your mics are closed, just open your mics and put your hands together the Jamaican way so that the governor can understand. Governor, clap, put your hands together for them. Very good. And now, to Governor Dolores MD, this vibrant, the great negotiator, governor that we have gotten this year, I tell you something, when we were year before last, when we were at the district conference, when we were having our training with now distinguished Governor Bob Spelling, and President Governor Delores was vibrant in the thing and whatever, and we chatted, and you know me, we chatted, and I said, oh my, you will be governor next year, and you will be my governor. And she said, oh gee, you know, but who would have told anyone that this year we would be serving as lieutenant governor and governor? So what is to be, will be, must be. Governor Delores is the first Kiwanian from Barbados to serve as governor of the Eastern Canada and Caribbean District in 46-year history of the Kiwanis movement in Barbados. She is presently celebrating her 25th year as a member of the Kiwanis Club, Barbados Central. Having served in many leadership positions during this period, she has been recognized as a distinguished president, distinguished lieutenant governor, and distinguished member. She is fully committed to service in Kiwanis and is a life member of Kiwanis International. No, that's no mean feat. Governor Delores has been the recipient of many Kiwanis awards, including the Mel Osborne Fellow, George F. Hickson Fellow, recognized with the Meritorious Award of Exceptional Leadership as Lieutenant Governor from the club in her division, from the clubs in her division, and many club awards for membership, recruitment, and leadership. Volunteerism and service to community started for Governor Delores many years ago. As a young university student, she co-founded with 11 other university women a chapter of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority at the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, USA. The membership criteria were high scholastic achievement, leadership ability, exemplary character, and service to community. So organized, service to community has long been a part of her life. Professionally, Governor Delores is a retired medical consultant who serves as a full-time senior medical consultant at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Barbados, for over 20 years and retired in 2015. Who could have identified that Governor Delores is a retiree? No one. She had to tell us. She retired from her medical practice the same year. Governor Delores presently served as an honorary medical consultant at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, Barbados, and a senior associate lecturer at the University of the West Indies, Faculty of Medicine, Medical Science, Cayville, Barbados. She's still an active member in the numerous medical professional organizations, one of which she is a founding member and served its inaugural president. In addition, she is involved in a number of other community service programs, such as coordinating a tutoring program at a children's home, Jesus Medical Mission, and the St. Vincent de Paul's Society, a church-based organization that assists indigent persons in the community. To relax, Governor Delores enjoys spin cycling, walking, listening to music, all genre of music, depending on her mood, reading and gardening. Governor Delores is an early riser and can be found in her garden tending her many plants from 6 a.m. when a lot of persons are sleeping each morning taking time during the day, however, to keep up electronically with her 2 sons and 4 grandchildren who resides in the UK and USA. Fellow Kiwanians and guests, could you put your hands together and give our governor and those who can stand, but do the Jamaican way, rise and put your hands together for our governor. Heal us anytime we want.
Thank you. Thank you, distinguished Governor Hewitt.
Yeah, oh, that is good. That is good. I love it. Distinguished governor.
Yes. Thank you, distinguished Governor Hewitt. DLGE Frank and President Kavon, distinguished members of your virtual head table, distinguished Kiwanians in attendance, charter members of the Kiwanis Clubs of Ewarton Premier Builders and Kiwanis Royal Lluidas Vale, specially invited guests, good evening. We are here this evening to celebrate and commemorate a momentous event for Division 23 West and for our district. The charter of 2 Kiwanis clubs, Ewarton Premier Builders and Royal Lluidas Vale. The charter of these 2 new clubs this evening will reinforce the commitment of Kiwanians to take the lead in their communities to serve the needs of the children, even under extraordinary circumstances. I wish to extend my utmost gratitude and thanks to distinguished Lieutenant Governor Hewitt and his team and the members of the sponsoring club for their exceptional efforts in chartering these 2 clubs this evening. Let me thank the charter members of each club who believed in our Kiwanis movement and accepted the challenge to join the Kiwanis family. Each of you will now play an integral role in our success in serving the children of the world. Let us continue to be the inspiration and fulfill our commitment to help others in our community. May we live by the objects of Kiwanis that we have established, and may we continue to let service be our #1 priority. It is a pleasure to be with you this evening, and thank you. At this time, I would like to present the charter certificates to the 2 clubs that are being chartered today. The first club, can I have a charter certificate, please? To the Kiwanis Club Premier Builders. I present your charter. And please be aware, the signature of the governor is not on this charter, but I do promise that I will be at your club meeting as soon as I could travel, and the signature will get there. The second charter representing is to the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale. Thank you. And now we will have the unveiling of the banners.
President Denise.
President Kavon.
Now, as they get their banners ready, I will like to tell the members that we made sure that for this charter ceremony, all items were in place on the ground for us to do everything and display everything. And we're truly happy for the members of Kiwanis International for having assisted us to have this function and have everything ready in hand, just in case the governor could have hopped on that plane and be with us today.
I would have loved to.
Yes. That would be great.
And we also today, I am happy that after wondering for maybe 6 to 7 months, why is it our Lieutenant Governor, Hewitt Johnson, is serving another term? And today, we are happy to know that it is because he met our governor and changed every plan and decided to stay on to serve with our lovely governor.
Who wouldn't want to?
Who wouldn't want to serve? I think our presidents are ready to unveil the banners. First,
All right.
we have the Kiwanis Club of Royal.
Ewarton.
Right, huh?
I think this one is your turn.
This is
Let's
President
see.
Denise of Ewarton.
Your turn, Premier
Premier
Builder.
Builder.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. Thank you, President.
Well done.
And that is Director Conrad with her. All right, so now we're gonna hop on over to Lluidas Vale. Let's see what President Fitzroy, Director Monique and team has in store for us. Let us see.
Don't drive too fast.
No, we're not driving too fast over the hill at all. Here we go. Here we go. Organized February 4, 2021. The Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale. Awesome.
Wonderful. I saw that unveiling. Lovely.
Yes. Well orchestrated. I like it. So now remember, DLG Hewitt was talking about, the vibrance and the dynamic and the persons who are full of energy. Now you see that President Fitzroy, even though he's extremely busy, you see that some of his team members are gathered together at Lluidas Vale.
Yes.
So we just need to wrap up before the police get up there, because I am sure it's curfew time. And not to mention President Denise, LG and Governor. I'm hearing they're up there jerking chicken.
Oh,
I'm
so
asking them,
Oh, no.
how am I gonna? Yes, they're having a big fanfare. So while we are here online, they are gathering together as one big new family up there in Lluidas Vale and Ewarton. So we need to allow them to get to their celebrations. So now, we thank you, Governor Dolores, for chartering our new clubs, and we are also excited to have them in our Division 23 West. Of course, once we have chartered a new club, then what? We must have members. We must have persons dedicated to serving one child, one community at a time. And now we will move to the induction of these new charter members.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
I take great pride as Governor of ECNC to lead the induction of the members of the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders and the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale as charter members of their respective clubs. Our Kiwanis family of more than 500,000 members in over 80 countries continues to make an impact on the lives of children around the world, and more specifically in our respective local communities. More members are essential to our organization to increase our capacity to perform community service and to bring new ideas and perspectives to our Kiwanis family. We are pleased this evening to welcome the following members from the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier to share in the benefits that Kiwanis has to offer: meaningful service, great friendships, fun, and fellowship. The members of the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier. I will mention the name of the members and their sponsors. Ismania Tucker, sponsored by President Kevon.
Yes.
Karen Johnson. Shanika Saunders. Alicia Howell. Tony Ann McGregor. And Dacia Bird. All sponsored by President Kevon. Sharon Edwards. Antoinette Bell. Karen Addison Lawrence. Melissa Brown Graham. Jason Graham. Kadara Francis. Meganton Brown. Dr. Kirk Harris. Conrad Harrison. All these members were sponsored by DP June. Denise Harrison. Monique Green. Michelle English Carter. Jessica Brown.
That's good, man.
And those members were sponsored by distinguished President June. Now the members of the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale. Zanika O'Connor. Veronica McKay. Alton Reed. Leon Rose. Jason Julian. Jason Gilliam, sorry, Anisha Fuller Rose. Fitzroy Bennett. Barbara Welcome. Evelyn Barrett Rose. Monique Brown. Sasha McLean Jalem. Taurine Cato.
That should be Tetris, please. Sorry.
Pardon? Chantel Wheatley. Anna K. Clark. Alicia Diaz. Rita K. Slew. Am I pronouncing it correctly? Michael Bedford.
Yes, you are.
Natalie Morgan. Latanya Brown Stanley. Sasha Gay Nelson. Jennifer Page Clooney. Elric Roden. Leonard Francis. Lydia Edwards. Thank you.
Governor,
Pete, go ahead.
I would like President Kevon to I know on your sheet you have the right name, but we called one name incorrectly. Please correct the name, President Kevon. I don't want our member not to feel as special as she should.
Okay, and who's
The
that?
name is Tatrice Cato.
Oh,
It
Patrice.
was inadvertently spelled incorrectly, yes. Tatrice Cato.
Okay, Patrice or Catrice?
Tatrice.
Tatrice.
Oh, it's Tatrice Cato. I got it. Tatrice Cato.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. We have all recited at one point in time the objects of Kiwanis International at the start of our meeting, which serves as the guiding principles of our organization, as well as the framework within which to fulfill obligations we have in our daily lives. I hope that you have had time to reflect on the objects of Kiwanis, and having indicated a desire to become charter members of your respective clubs, I will ask the question now: do you agree to embrace the objects of Kiwanis and join our Kiwanis family? And I would like all of the charter members to unmute their mics and respond.
Yes,
You agree?
I agree.
I do.
You're muted, Governor Dolores. But if I might interject for just one moment, I do know that there are quite a bit of members who are in the same location. So if it is that you are in close proximity to each other and unmute your microphone, then we're going to have a feedback.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I will continue now. I welcome you on behalf of ECNC District as charter members of each of your respective clubs in our worldwide organization. Thank you for offering your time and talents to improve the lives of children in the communities that you will serve. We have this evening, fellow Kiwanians, inducted 24 charter members into the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders and 18 members into the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale into our Kiwanis family. It is the responsibility of the members of each of the respective sponsoring club and their individual sponsors to keep their obligations to these members, mentor them, and ensure that they are retained and become long-term members of their respective clubs. Please welcome our newest charter members to our Kiwanis family. Give them a grand welcome. Thank you.
Governor Dale,
Yes?
I think there should be a correction on something you said a while ago. We 24 members of Ewarton Premier Builders and 18 from Lluidas. I think it's the other way around.
Okay.
Right, and it's also 25 from Royal Lluidas and 19 from Ewarton.
Okay, thank you. 25 from, all right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Governor. Now, we have how many persons? So with all that maths, we have about what? 44 new Kiwanians. And let me tell you a little about Ewarton. Now, I know some of you may be familiar with Linstead, and of course you're familiar with Ocho Rios. But you see, in between Linstead and Ocho Rios, traveling the old road, you are passing through the community of Ewarton. Now, that is where all of these members were found, right? not even phone, because they weren't lost. But guess what? Now they have a home for themselves in the Kiwanis movement. So we know that there are several service organizations, but they chose Kiwanis. And we are very proud to have them. And we are extremely proud to have you, President Denise, leading the Ewarton Premier Builders of the community of Ewarton, who will give service all across Jamaica. Now, when you get to that gas station in Ewarton Central, and you make the left turn, now that takes you to the domain of President Fitzroy and Director Monique from the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville. Now for DLG Hewitt, who would have traveled there several times within the formation time of the club, we know that he traveled a totally different route. So you see, when COVID is over, DLG Hewitt can lead you through his hills and valleys to get to Lluidasville without coming across the bridge, passing through Lindsay and passing through Ewarton to get to Lluidasville. So guess what? We're covering all of Jamaica. Not so, DLG Hewitt?
Yes, and I would want to travel that route, because I would just go a little further past the police station, and the best tasting bread right there. I would get a hot, big loaf, and I would travel down, and you just need some butter, and you are crisp.
All right, you are correct.
President,
and not to remember. Go ahead, DLGE Frank.
Distinguished President Stacy and LG and Governor, our members all are ready to pin themselves.
To serve.
And they all have their pins ready. So at this time, we'll ask our members, and we're going to showcase you today, placing your pin on your lapel. So we ask you to affix your pins right now.
Yes.
All right, there we go. Yes.
Yes.
Look at the smiles on their faces, so proud. All right. This is your badge of honor, your charter pin, your membership pin into the Kiwanis family. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
So at this stage, and we see DP June highlighted here, she did a lot of work along with DP Kevin and LG Hewitt, as well as DLG Frank, in getting these clubs to formation and getting them to where they are today. So we must express special thanks to them also. Yes, Governor.
I was just showing my appreciation to DP June and President Kevin for recruiting all these members into these two new clubs. Congratulations.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Governor.
Now, once we have completed our induction of new members, we invite Director Karen from the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders to get ready. She's going to take us through the objects of Kiwanis International. These are the tenets that we stand by as a group, not only in Jamaica, but all across the Eastern Canada and Caribbean district. This is why we serve. Director Karen, are you ready for us?
Good evening, my fellow Kiwanis and guests. Please join me in affirming the objects of Kiwanis International. To give primacy to the human and spiritual, rather than to the material values of life. To encourage a daily living of the golden rule in all human relations. To promote the adoptions and application of highest social, business, and professional standards. To develop by precepts and example, a more intelligent, aggressive, and serviceable citizenship. To provide through Kiwanis Club a practical means to form enduring friendship. To render altruistic service and to build better communities, to cooperate in creating and maintaining that sound public opinion and high idealism which makes possible the increase of righteousness, justice, patriotism, and goodwill. Thank you.
Here.
And thank you.
Distinguished President Stacy. At this moment, we have just installed our inducted. I don't want to get the number wrong so that the Lieutenant Governor and the members who went out and found the members one by one tell me that I have the numbers wrong. But
44.
44, there you have it.
44.
But we wanna, at this moment, persons to take a breather, having just done the installation, the induction ceremony. I want to welcome our DT, Julaine, who is in the audience.
Thank
Recognize her and the members from her club. Welcome, DT Julaine.
Thank you. And let me extend a warm welcome to all our new Kiwanians this evening.
Thank you very much. We also have, saw them earlier, the governor. I think it was a key club or a Circle K governor. Scrolling the list to see the names, but as they come up, I will introduce them. A lot of members also are sending greetings in the room. So we welcome each and every club for interclubbing with us today and sharing in this moment that we welcome our newest babies on the block to this humble movement. Thank you all for being here, sharing with us. Over to you, DP.
Thank you, DLGE Frank. What would I do without you? And of course, we have DLG Gerthlin in the house. She never leaves out Division 23 West, so we must give her a special welcome also.
Now, good afternoon, everyone. Thanks.
All right, welcome.
Well, Kiwanians, do well.
We also are seeing DG Bobby in the room, or in his car, I should say.
Oh, Spades, DP Space, you didn't see him?
He is still here, so welcome. All right, so now we've done our objects, and now we need to make it official for all our 44 persons to be successfully installed. So we are going to welcome back LG, Hewitt, Johnson.
Distinguished.
My apologies. Distinguished Lieutenant Governor Hewitt.
I thank you very much because remember I told you that LG Hewitt was absent today.
I forgot that he wasn't in attendance this afternoon.
Okay. DP Stacy and DLGE Frank, Governor Delaris MD, President Fitzroy, and their team of merry persons, merry members, President Denise and their team also of merry members, Governor Mel, DT Julaine, LG ED Pauline, DG Bobby, I learned that you're in the house, DP June, and all other distinguished persons, members of the Kiwanis movement, and to our SLPs who are observing and is planning and are planning to, are preparing themselves to take over when we say when we give them the go ahead. Good is what now, afternoon still? Good afternoon.
Good evening.
No, somebody mixing me up, you know.
No, it's afternoon.
Good afternoon.
No, it's afternoon. Yeah. Good afternoon. All right. Thank you very much, DLG Gerthlin, ever present.
You're welcome, DLG.
It is my pleasure to say congratulations to all 44 members of the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas and Ewarton Premier Builders and their sponsors and their club coach and their DLG for seeing to it that they find a place in the arts and in the home of Kiwanis International, and to be direct, Lluidas, Vale, and Ewarton. At this time, I'd like to carry them a little further. They have been inducted into the Hall of Fame of those two clubs. They are now charter members, inducted members. And now I'm going to be installing them, after which they have the right to do a number of things. This is one time when regular things will not happen. For example, I will not be having any past directors to call and congratulate because of the newness of these clubs. So therefore, I'll just call on the directors. And for Ewarton Premier Builders, Karen Johnson, namesake, Director Karen Johnson, Alicia Howell, Monique Green, and Jason Graham. The board of directors of a club is composed of you, the elected directors and the officers. The board of directors handles most of the business of the club, an important responsibility, very important responsibility. You'll set strategic directions, implement club policies, approve the club's budget, support committee activities, and oversee the administrative tasks of the club. I know you will accept these responsibilities with a desire to see that this club, your club, Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders, has the best year ever. Thank you for stepping up to play this important role. It's my pleasure to formally install each of you as a director of this club. Please welcome them. I'll now go to Royal Lluidasville because I want to give them, even though it's joint, I want to touch base with them differently. Tanya Brown Stanley, Veronica McKay, Monique Brown, and Natalie Morgan. The board of directors of your club is composed of you, the elected directors and the officers. The board of directors handles most of the business of the club. An important responsibility, very important. You'll set strategic directions, implement club policies, approve the club's budget, support committee activities, and oversee the administrative tasks of the club. I know you will accept these responsibilities with a desire to see that this club, your club, the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville, has the best year ever. Thank you for stepping up to the plate to play this important role. It's my pleasure to formally install each of you as a director of your club. Please welcome them. Thank you, yes. Okay, I'll follow you.
LG. Angie.
Yes, please.
Please
Hello?
remember to pin. Please remember to pin the members.
Okay, I thought the pin, the charter pin was their pin. They were pinned already. Okay, so if I may reverse, would someone give me some light at the back? My light is broken, so I can reverse to see to the pinning. Because I thought that when they were pinned first, they were that pin was for that.
They receive their charter pins, but each director.
Okay, then you got your charter pin, which is so important. Now you'll be getting your director's pin to indicate that you are directors. Thank you very much, DLG Frank. So they would have pinned. Sometimes some people do things in secret, so they would have pinned themselves already. And we move to Royal Lluidasville. Ewarton Premier Builders, yes, Royal Lluidasville. Are we having some problems?
Waiting on President Kavanto.
I apologize for that, having some challenges. What was the last thing said?
No, they were being pinned.
Or DLG Frank?
Yeah,
Or they were
pinning
being
of the
pinned.
directors.
All right, so both directors.
Okay, while we work on that, we know that our members did get their charter pins, and our executive members also got their charter president's pin, their treasurer's pin, their secretary's pin, vice president, and the like. And we want to extend our appreciation to the Kiwanis Club of Friends Across Borders for assisting us in ensuring that we have all our Kiwanis paraphernalia, banners, gong in place for our charter service this evening. Okay.
Thank you, President Paulette, for assisting us with this.
Most welcome. It was our pleasure.
See, she's really across borders, you know. Look at her background. Wonder where she's in space or on Mars. What's happening here, President Paulette? Thank you for being with us. All right, so now, thank you. So LG, please move on. Thank you.
So we have Treasurer Meggington Brown. That's a master name. And Barbara, welcome. Welcome, Barbara. As an officer as treasurer, you have been elected to an office that demands absolute integrity and absolute integrity and financial and accounting skills. It is your role to deposit and disperse the funds of the club upon the direction of the board of directors. You both also report on the club's finance at each board meeting. Thank you for stepping into this significant role. I formally install you as treasurer of your respective clubs. And as we indicated before, you have received your official pin from Ewarton, from the Kiwanis International. Please welcome them. Okay. Secretary Melissa Brown Graham and Zalika O'Connor. In Kiwanis, the club's secretary is a master of details. Your role in handling club affairs, the details of the club and board meetings, the reports, correspondence, and records is essential for the club to run smoothly. Thank you for taking on this important, very important role. I formally install you both as secretary of your respective clubs. And you would have received your pin also. Thank you. President-elect Dr. Kirk Harris and Sasha Gay Nelson. You have been selected to lead your club during the following year. As you serve on the board this year, take advantage of opportunities to learn about the president's role, build relationships, and plan for your year as president. Thank you for your leadership and dedication. I hereby formally install you both as president-elect of your respective clubs. Welcome them into the fold once more. Very good. Vice President Ismani. Will you assist me with the name?
Ismania.
Ismania Tucker. And Jennifer Page Clooney. As an officer of the club, you contribute your vision and ideas to your club's leadership team. In the absence of the president, you shall preside at club meetings and board of directors meeting. I formally install you as vice president of the club. Please welcome them into the fold. Now, do you have the immediate past president?
Next year, LG.
Next year. All right, that's a good one. Okay, now to the presidents, the big ones. You have been elected to the highest office your club can bestow upon you. And we're talking to Denise Harrison and Fitzroy Bennett. It is an office of great honor and great responsibilities. The success of your club in this new year will depend upon your leadership at club and board meetings and as you counsel and inspire your club's committees. In our community, you'll be the face of Kiwanis and your club. Guided by your club's vision, you and your board will set goals for improving your members' club experience and increasing the impact of your club's service in the community. Thank you for dedicating yourself to the leadership position. I hereby formally install you as president of this club. And I sincerely hope that your administrative year will exceed your expectations. Please welcome them. Not yet welcoming the presidents. I congratulate your clubs on the excellent board of directors and officers installed on this day, and wish for them and your clubs a most successful year. Thanks to each and every one of you for stepping into your leadership roles. And thanks to the club members for your support of these leaders. I can assure you of the complete cooperation and assistance of the division, district, and Kiwanis International officers and committee chairmen. Right. Therefore, you are given the charge to go forth and do thy work. Thank you very much. Please put your hands together for everyone. US babies on the block.
Distinguished presidents.
Simply amazing. Thank you, distinguished Lieutenant Governor Hewitt. Now, as the President, Charter President Denise takes the floor to officially call this meeting to order, we want our members to know that we are proud to have you. We will be visiting you. We want to see you shine. Just as LG charged, you're at the starting line, starting block, and we know you're ready to take off. We know you will grow, you will flourish, just like how when you're traveling to Lluidas Vale, you see all that greenery. We pass all the rum. We know you're not gonna get drunk on Worthy Park rum, but you're just gonna flourish and shine. And Ewarton, you're going to do exceptional. So President Denise, we welcome you to the virtual podium. President Denise.
You'll have to turn off some of those gadgets because they are together.
Thank you, DP Stacy. On behalf of President Fitzroy and myself, this meeting of the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale and Ewarton Premier Builders is now called to order.
Sound it. Let's hear
Master
it.
of Ceremonies, DP Stacy, Governor Dolores, DLG Hewitt, other distinguished LGs, presidents, fellow Kiwanians, distinguished guests, SLPs, a wonderful good afternoon to you all. President Fitzroy and I are humbled to be in your presence today, sharing in this prestigious event, our charter ceremony in the Kiwanis Foundation. It has been a pleasure serving as presidents of our clubs. President Fitzroy from Kiwanis Club Royal Lluidas Vale and yours truly, President Denise from the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders. Our clubs are definitely clubs to look out for within our communities. Not just a name or a face, but active members working to the best of our abilities. When we started our journey a few months ago, we must admit that there were uncertainties about how our meetings and projects would go, because many of us did not know each other, coupled with the challenges presented by the COVID-19 pandemic. There were times when we felt like giving up. However, we are here today because God has made a way, and for that we are grateful. We are happy for this opportunity to lead our clubs and be part of a global voluntary organization dedicated to making a difference in the world, one child and one community at a time. We are aware that it's through service projects and fundraisers that Kiwanis members improve their communities, make lifelong friendship, and help children thrive, prosper, and reach their full potential. We are gradually learning about this organization and its operation through the guidance and encouragement from a number of persons who have stood by and guided us along the way. DLG Hewitt, we thank you. DLGE Frank, Club Opener, we thank you. DP June, our club coach, we thank you. President Kevon and the diplomatic team from the Kiwanis Club of Linstead, we thank you. All other Kiwanians who have encouraged, motivated, and supported us on our journey thus far, we thank you. To our amazing club members who have worked tirelessly to help us establish our clubs, we thank you. Club members, Rome was not built in a day. We are still new clubs being fed with knowledge on a daily basis. We have the stage. What will we do with the spotlight? President Fitzroy and I cannot do it alone. So we are counting on you, each of you, to support us in order to achieve the goals and the objectives of our little babies. I urge you all to be resilient. Do not pray for tasks equal to your power. Pray for powers equal to your task. With the grace of God, continued guidance and cooperation of fellow members, we will impact our communities, one person, one project at a time. We thank you.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you, President Denise. But it would be remiss of me not to tell you, you have to sound the gong. That is the most exciting sound we're waiting to hear in Kiwanis. So you please knock that gong so we can hear it loud and clear, echoing for Ewarton as well as Royal Lluidas. Come now, President Denise.
Let's hear it.
Let's hear it. President, not the gong, make a hear.
Resourceful. I'm going to go again.
We can't hear that in Lluidas.
Destroy the place.
President Fitzroy, did you hear that? Did you hear that?
We have to hear it on Lluidasville.
DP, ask President Fitzroy to eat his own.
All right.
Awesome. Where's President Fitzroy? We need to see him. So we hear the gong knocking your turn.
Yes.
President, let me hear you knock your gong.
Yes.
We didn't hear that.
You knocked the gong just now, President Fitzroy?
Yes.
Oh my, he's up there
mash up something.
Mash up something. Thank you very much. So the meeting is now officially called to order and we're winding down quite nicely. Wouldn't you say so, DLG Frank?
Yes, I think we are on track. Everything is moving smoothly and calm and cool as Lluidasville is.
Yeah.
So we're happy.
Awesome. So now we hope President-elect Dr. Kirk is now ready and raring to go. We know that we have been dealing with the business of Kiwanis all evening, and now we want to hear some soothing entertainment or an item from President-elect Kirk.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
All right, so we're still waiting to hear from President-elect Kirk.
While you wait, do you want me to sing, President?
No, not you, sir.
Please.
Not you, sir. Please.
Next time.
We don't want no rain here.
The weather is nice and calm and cool down here right now. We wouldn't want it to send us those kind of showers from such far a distance.
DG Punk, not good on your side at all, man.
So while we wait on President-elect Kirk to thrill us, we know that we will be hearing from some community members. And now remember, the reason why we are here is to serve the children and serve the community. So who else is best to speak to what these two clubs have been doing so far since their inception. So we know we will be hearing from a representative for Mrs. Clunis, and that will be Mrs. Camille Henlon Lake, and we'll also be hearing from Mrs. Eastwood. So we ask Mrs. Henlon Lake, are you ready for us, Mrs. Henlon Lake?
Good afternoon. Yes, I am.
Good afternoon. Please go ahead.
All distinguished guests, the newly chartered Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders and the Royal Lluidas Vale Kiwanis Club. I bring greetings on behalf of Mrs. M. Clunis, Principal of Ewarton Primary. The Ewarton Primary, and by its extension, the Ewarton community, salutes the Kiwanis family for the worthwhile services they have been offering to those at the community level. Ewarton Primary School is enlightened to continue to provide the space to host the Ewarton Premier Builders Kiwanis Club. We welcome the collaboration and involvement of the Kiwanis family as you all aim to improve one community at a time. Thanks again for inviting us to your joint charter ceremony, and I pray that the Almighty continues blessing the Kiwanis family as you all strive to accomplish the motto of serving the children of the world. Once again, congratulations to you all.
Thank you, Mrs. Henlon Lake, representative for Mrs. Clunis and the community of Linstead. And now we go over to the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale community member, Mrs. Eastwood.
Community of Ewarton.
Ewarton, my apologies. Mrs. Eastwood. Do we have Mrs. Eastwood online? Are we having a challenge?
DB Stacy, you forgot the word Kiwanian from the title of Miss Henlon Blake.
Lake, yes, DLGE.
I was awaiting that, you know, DLGE, Frank. I was really awaiting that.
Okay.
Sarge is listening.
Right. So Sarge, we have a few things on our list, you know, because tonight the MCs will be laying the different charges, but let's get to that soon. Mrs. Eastwood. President Fitzroy, Mrs. Eastwood, Director Monique.
Kindly ask her to unmute. Miss Eastwood, unmute your mic.
Okay, I did. Are you hearing me now?
We are hearing you.
Okay. A pleasant good afternoon to everyone present. The Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale is well accepted in the community. The community was longing for a club like this, and members of the community will be working assiduously with the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale. As a Justice of the Peace for the community of Lluidas Vale, I want to extend my heartiest congratulations to the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale, and on behalf of the community of Lluidas Vale for such a brave move. As a community, we are longing for a club like this. Well done, everyone. And we look forward to working together for betterment of Lluidas Vale. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Eastwood. So, you know,
give her a round of applause. Thank you.
Certainly. So now Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale and Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders can do no wrong. You must shine, you must serve, you must make your community members proud. And of course, you're right there next to Linstead, and you know that we are right behind you 10,000%. So we thank Kiwanian Camille Henlon Lake of the Ewarton Primary School and the community of Ewarton, and Mrs. Eastwood, Justice of the Peace of the community of Lluidasville. Thank you.
Distinguished President Stacy,
Yes,
before
dear
you
GE.
move any further, our own members from our division are currently in the chat sending their congratulations, and it would be terrible if we don't share some of the words. We have President Michael, Kiwanis Club of Portmore. He's saying congratulations and welcome to the newest club on the block, Royal Lluidasville and Ewarton Premier Builders. Happy to have you on board. Looking forward to partnering with you to share in the Kiwanis activities.
Perfect.
We have greetings from the Caribbean District, Circle K, DS Diana. We also have Micro University.
Micro
have,
DLGE?
You hearing me?
We're hearing you.
Michael.
I do IT, you know, so when I hear Micro, I am hearing Micro. Chips.
Sarge,
So my
Sarge,
apologies.
of course. Yes.
We have the Kiwanis Club of Sunshine City, President Janet and DA Odence. Welcome, DA Odence. Greetings. We also have Velmore
Greetings
Lawrence,
from
DP Velmore.
Yes.
Many
We must,
others in the chat.
we must
Dear
highlight
DE,
Greater
Farmer
Portmore
Rodney.
as well.
Yes.
KC Greater Portmore. And we are seeing PG Bobby. We are seeing, well, President Norda, there we go. Congratulations to the newly inducted members, serving with a passion for City, Kiwanis Club of New Kingston, or Charter President Simeon from GC Foster Circle K, 23 West Online, President Waveney, they're all up. I'm seeing something about the man from Plowden. Wow, what is that? All right, so we have Guysdale representing also. So we have quite a
Man
few
from
greetings
Plodney
going on
is
there in the chat.
Man from Plodney is President Denise colleague.
Okay,
A
welcome.
teacher.
So we have several persons supporting our new clubs this evening. So we are still waiting on PE Dr. Kirk, but if he's not ready, we are going to be moving swiftly to our presentations. So we know that both
DP Stacy, you have me.
me. Okay.
Kiwani and me, welcome.
Mother President Josephine.
That is our justice, Josephine.
And we also see Money College, Linstead, Circle K.
Certainly. So we have quite a few members online straight across the division and throughout the district. So we want to welcome you and thank you for supporting our two newest clubs here in Division 23 West. All right. So did I hear that President Josephine wants to sing? Is that what I heard?
I think you heard it correctly.
Okay, that's the person who said me. You have me?
Yes, it was Josephine. We have President Kiwani.
Tuning our voice.
All right, so
She
while
was
President
tuning our voice.
President Josephine, you have to confirm if you're gonna give us a rendition, but we're gonna move into our. Okay, just checking. All right, welcome Kiwanis Club of Mandeville. She woke up early this morning asking for the link to the meeting, so you know that the Mandeville crew is here. They're sending us some cool breeze from those hills. All right, so we are going to move to our presentations. So we were saying that the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville, as well as the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders, they were busy trying to get things in order for their special charter ceremony this evening. And we know that they want to show their appreciation. So over to you, President Denise and President Fitzroy.
DP Stacy?
Yes.
I think the task is mine to do the first presentation.
Oh, certainly. Please go ahead, DP Kevin.
Thank you very much. It is with great pride and honor that I present to our 2 new charter clubs a gift from their sponsors, the Kiwanis Club of Linstead. Now, it is important that we start you off on the right foot. So if you are looking in, you'll see they are presenting to you. To your secretaries, we present to you your instruments to record your notes. Wolana getting their DLG Hewitt. We present the secretaries with their books to record information first. And because we are Jamaicans, we want you to also have your Jamaican flag. And LG kind of gave it away earlier, but the potty is there, or Jamaicans, we call it the chimney, the chamber pot. It's not for the use that you think it is for. That potty is used to collect money, all right? So in fine Kiwanis style, we congratulate you once again and welcome you to the Kiwanis organization, and we take pride in presenting you with these gifts.
Thank you.
I don't hear no clap.
I did it.
Okay, President Denise, your time. Go ahead. Go ahead, President Denise.
To our sponsoring club, we'd like to make a presentation. Just give me a minute, please. Just give me a minute.
While we wait on the president, we want to acknowledge this lady in blue. She is our distinguished president, June Simonette Thompson.
Johnson.
Simonette Johnson Thompson.
Right.
Which parish is she from, sir?
Hanover.
What school are you all together at, sir?
College.
College.
Yes. We are bona fide friends. I don't want you to leave out the Johnson part.
You want to tell us some more about this lovely lady here, sir? The days that you guys were working together to form this club?
Oh yes, man, it's up and down through the hills and valleys. I drove through from Point Hill going down that section. Only to, you know, that road is terrible. And we met and we did what we were supposed to do. And then we separated. We drove back together because, you know, when it's night, you don't try anything much. We drove back together. We had a great time.
Okay, DLG. Thank you.
Hard worker, very hard worker in the Kiwanis movement. And we thank her for her tremendous sacrifice in ensuring that these 2 clubs came into fruition. All right, and President.
Just to add to that, you know that she is nocturnal. She sleeps in the day and works in the night.
And washes in the night.
And washes. She does everything. Yes.
DLG Hewitt, we can tell you all about that. All right, President Denise, I see you are ready for us.
No man, that's everything that they calling. You're that calling.
On behalf of the Kiwanis clubs of Ewarton Premier Builders and Royal Lluidas, we'd like to make a presentation to the Kiwanis Club of Linstead, our sponsors. And it is a new club sponsor for 2020-2021. And we appreciate everything that you have been doing for us. The support is awesome, it's amazing, and we look forward to your continued support. Thank you.
Well done. DLG Frank, you can say thanks on behalf of, as a club opener for the club.
DP June, you haven't heard her voice all evening, you know. In
Yeah,
her
and she
hand
received, and
is
she
a banner
received.
patch from Kiwanis International to the sponsoring club. But we thank you, President Denise, and the Kiwanis Club of Royal of Premier, Ewarton Premier Builders. On behalf of the board, president, and the members of Kiwanis Club of Linstead, it was our pleasure to have extended our pins to you all for you to continue to serve within our St. Catherine area and to be a part of our family. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And President Fitzroy? All right, we know that there are 2 presentations also from the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale. President Fitzroy, over to you.
Thank you very much. To our sponsor club, on behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders and Royal Lluidas Vale, I wish to extend our appreciation for all that you have done for us, especially DP June. She has never given us on us. And I tell her, like a real mother or a real grandmother, she always takes us to task. President Kevin, job well done. And in short order, I almost say that our gift will be shipped to you because it is so big. But in short order, you will. Thank you very much. From the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas.
Thank you, President and team.
The Club of Ewarton Premier Builders.
Thank you. Good job. All right. DLGE Frank, can you believe we are almost at the end when we will be hearing from Director Monique from the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale? Can you imagine? We are almost at the end of our function.
Sorry, DP Stacy.
Yes.
There is a presentation to be made to the lovely lady from Barbados, our beautiful governor, Dr. Lewis. And at this time, I ask that if she could, Dr. Governor, are you on? Governor Dolores?
Yes, I'm here.
Wonderful. So the clubs have a presentation for you. President Fitzroy or Director Monique. All right, so are you guys on?
Yes, we're on.
Good. Presentation to Governor Dolores.
Governor Dolores, on behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders and Royal Lluidas Vale, that we extend our artist appreciation to you. And I can assure you very much that your gift will allow you to feel as if you are a Jamaican. Ma'am, you have spoken well this afternoon, and we highly appreciate it very much. President Kevin advised me that in short order, he will become a pilot because he wanted to deliver the gift personally to you. But I want to see him live next year. So your gift will be shipped to you, ma'am, on behalf of the Premier Builders and Royal Lluidas Vale. Thank you very much, Governor Dolores.
And thank you so much for the wonderful gift. I can't wait to see it.
President Kevon, will it be shown?
It is on your screen. Are you seeing
Yes,
the gift?
it's a painting.
Yes, I got it now. Yes, beautiful.
Seeing the
Thank
gift,
you.
Governor?
Yes, I love it.
Okay, wonderful.
Read what is on it for her. Read what is on it for her.
The Vale of Lluidas, Worthy Park.
Right.
Oh, wonderful. I must go to visit there.
Yes.
It is beautiful.
Okay. All right. So we have made 3 presentations so far, and we know that President Denise also has another presentation. Please go ahead for us while Director Monique gets ready for the vote of thanks.
President Denise.
So I have another presentation, President Kevon. On behalf of the Kiwanis clubs of Royal Lluidas Vale and Ewarton Premier Builders, we'd like to extend an appreciation to our DLG unit for its guidance, for its motivation, and for its encouragement towards the 2 clubs. We appreciate you and we thank you for all that you have done for us. Thank you, DLG unit.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
What is that red box?
Dynamite, man, dynamite.
All right, wonderful. So President Denise, your next presentation.
Johnny Walker.
Also, from the Kiwanis clubs of Ewarton Premier Builders and Royal Lluidas Vale, to the First Lady, LG's wife.
Lady Ava.
Yeah,
DP Ava, DP Ava, beautiful lady.
Lady Ava.
So, yes, Lady Ava. So, we want to thank you for the support that you have been giving to our LG.
Yes, man, serious.
As he works, for the hard work he has been doing. Thank you, and we hope that you continue to support him, give him the necessary support that he needs as he moves from club to club, club to club, and to support each club. We want to say thank you again for your support.
Thank you very much, and on behalf of
Lady Ava, Lady Ava.
On behalf of Lady Ava, I thank you very much. And she has been supporting me over time.
She has been the wind beneath his wings.
Yes.
Thank you.
Personality.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we have made all our presentations and we really, really appreciate the support across the division. Now, DLGE Frank, we still have another special person with us this evening that we haven't yet heard from, haven't we?
Yes, we are indeed grateful to have our LGE with us, LGE Pauline.
And she was here earlier.
I am here. I'm still here.
Okay. LG Pauline will represent our LGD. I know for the club opening process, we invited both the LGD and the LGE to sit in on the various meetings that we had. They were also copied in all correspondence as it related to the planning and function that we are having tonight. So I want to ask LGE to represent and bring her greetings and best wishes at this moment.
Thank you, DLGE, Frank, Governor Dolores, DLG Hewitt, other distinguished members, fellow Kiwanians, guests and friends, good evening.
Good evening.
It is such a wonderful feeling to see the new members this evening. We congratulate both clubs, Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidas Vale and Ewarton Premier Builders. More hands to do projects, more children we have to serve, and so we welcome new members all the time. And I was so happy to listen to President Denise this evening. She's ready. She is ready with President Fitzroy to go. I see where she sounds very excited to be here, to be a part of this awesome organization, and she's ready to serve the children. So I congratulate them, I welcome them, and I look forward to joining to be a part of the projects that they will be undertaken as they move forward in Kiwanis. So welcome both clubs. You couldn't have chosen a better organization. And as the song goes, I'd rather belong to Kiwanis than any other club. So I congratulate you for stepping up to the plate, for answering the call of President Kevon and DP June to become a member of Kiwanis. Thank you.
Thank you, LGE Pauline.
Thank you.
All right. So we're getting some more shout outs from the Kiwanis Club of Old Harbor, Kiwanis Club of Central Portmore, Kiwanis Club of South St. Andrew. And we know that DP Judith is always here in Division 23 West. I don't know how she finds the time. See what I mean? You see what I mean? She's always here. Thank you for being with us. And DP Judith and your delegation from Kiwanis Club of South St. Catherine.
So young professionals, St. Catherine.
Young professionals, we know that those were the babies before now, but they need to know that they are no longer babies, right? They have some cousins and some sisters coming up, so they need to help us to work and do the work in Kiwanis.
I agree.
All right, here we are,
Thank
President
you.
Stephanie.
I
So
agree.
no longer babies, so you now need to take off and pass the baton on to Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville and Kiwanis Club of Ewarton.
Loud and clear. Loud and
clear. Awesome.
They're now
DLG
big
Frank,
sisters, DP Joe, DP Stacy.
we're ready to wrap up. Director
I
Monique.
thank you on behalf of everyone for having helped us to complete the journey of conceptualizing a club, then to form the club, open the club, and now celebrate with the club and all their well-wishers at a function. I thank you for having me here and allowing me the process of opening another club. I give you thanks and I continue to serve, and all the blessings from my home to yours, and keep safe, everyone.
You look so young and pretty today.
Thank
Because
you.
I know you are here.
Thank you, DLG Frank. So if you notice DLG Frank's lapel, you know, I'm almost sure I am seeing a Ruby K pin on his coat. And I'm also seeing one of his many pins. And while we're looking forward to hearing from Director Monique from the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville, we know that DLGE Frank was just being quite modest in the number of pins that he donned this evening. Am I not correct, DLGE Frank?
Yeah, because I am donning 4, you know, and I know that Frank has about 14.
All right, so there we go. So let me tell you a little bit about the Ruby K pin. Now, the Ruby K pin is that special pin that each Kiwanian would get once they sponsor 5 persons or more. Now, you can imagine what the shoulders of DP June and DP Kevon would look like with Ruby K, because I'm almost sure I heard the number 44. Am I not correct, DLG Hewitt?
Yes, that is true. And can you imagine what DLG Hewitt them shoulder will be? Because last year he sponsored 38.
All right. So we're looking forward to seeing all those pins. Maybe one evening we'll have a pin party, right?
Yes.
We must see what's going on the lapels of all our Kiwanians, showing the achievements that they have had throughout their Kiwanian career. And I know that for now, just for now, we have the pin, the charter pin, and the membership pin of Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville and Kiwanis Club of Ewarton. But we know it's not going to stay at just one pin. Yes, DLG Frank. Yes.
Let me tell the LG and Kevin who is wanting the Ruby pin. This is my Ruby pin for 30 members, and this was 2015.
Oh my God.
Yes,
I'm catching up to do.
I'm coming close to that because I'm supposed to have 40 members now.
All right. So we know it's a process. It's a process. So now we're going to be hearing from Director Monique. Over to you, Director.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. As we come to the close of a momentous charter ceremony, on behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville and Ewarton Premier Builders, it gives me immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks to this historic gathering here. I take immense pleasure in extending my sincere thanks to the distinguished guest of honor, Governor Dolores Lewis, who made this evening an extra special one for our new charter members. A very special thanks to DLG Hewitt, who gave us inspiration in all areas. To distinguished Lieutenant Governor-elect Frank in taking the clubs to greater heights and in also doing what was needed to be done to get us here. I extend my heartfelt thanks to one and all who have helped us to make this function a grand success. I have to especially mention the contributions made by the Kiwanis Club of Linstead dignitaries, who saw it fit to sponsor and mentor us. I am very happy to extend my sincere thanks also to DP June Thompson and President Kevin Edwards for giving advice and support to both clubs, even when it was difficult. I would also like further to thank the Master of Ceremonies, DP Stacy, who gave a beautiful color to this evening's function. We are very grateful to the members of both clubs for their continuous day and night dream of conducting this function in a grand manner. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of this function, I express our deepest sense of gratitude and heartfelt thanks to all the visiting Kiwanians, distinguished presidents, Kiwanians of other delegations, who all gave us the courage to dream and the passion to make this function happen in a beautiful manner. Thank you all. I must also mention the hard work done by President Denise of Kiwanis Club of Ewarton, Premier Builders, and President Fitzroy of the Kiwanis Club of Lluidasville, who gave their all to make this function a success. I would also again like to extend my gratitude to the community members and special guests who took time out to be a part of this historic occasion and to show their support for us. To conclude, let me once again reiterate that without you all, we will never have had the courage to dream and the passion to make this happen. So I would like to express my heartfelt thank you to everyone who contributed to making this occasion memorable. Last but not least, my thanks to all the participants, visitors, and well-wishers. Today marks a great day in the history of these two beautiful communities.
Woo, 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 woo. Director Monique, fix your face next time, though.
Thank you. Very good.
No,
well
done. We hear
Excellent.
Director Monique's passion,
Yes.
courage to dream, and passion to make it happen. You know, sometimes we form clubs and we wonder about the longevity. We wonder about, ensuring that this continues throughout the community in which it was intended to serve. And we have no doubt, as sponsoring club, as a great division, as a Kiwanis movement in Jamaica, that Kiwanis Club of Royal Lluidasville and the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders is here to serve and will be here for another 40, 50 years. So congratulations again to both clubs. Thank you very much, Director Monique, for your vote of thanks. DLGE Frank, we really, really reached the end now, We are at the end. Now, is PE Kirk here as yet? We know that he was having some challenges. No? All right. Now, I don't know what's happening, but I need to show you my glass because I am ready to hear the toast from Secretary Melissa of Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders.
Want to see my one too?
Oh, certainly. So let's raise our glass.
We're not seeing your
You know
glass.
you want to.
I'm not seeing it.
I don't know what's happening.
We're not seeing your glass.
So we're ready.
All right. So I see persons with their glasses.
We are ready.
And we're going to be asking those members from Royal Lluidasville to give us something in our glass because they are pretty close to those people.
Yes.
Those things to put in the glass. All right.
Certainly.
It was a evening. It was a very good evening. And we are grateful to everyone who came out. But you know what they said? All good things must come
to an end.
Right. So at this time, I'm going to be asking you all, whether you're a Kiwanian or not, just to raise your glass with me. And if you don't have one, we can go with the imaginary ones. So let's raise our imaginary glasses, or for those of us with our glasses, and we're going to propose a toast to Kiwanis International and Friendly Jamaica. Safe journey. Well, should I say home? Because you're already home, but you may be moving from the living room to the kitchen or from the bedroom to the kitchen. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thank you.
This meeting has been.
Thank you very much, Secretary Melissa. Now for the termination of the meeting, President Fitzroy, DLGE Frank, final words.
Thank you all.
Blessings.
Where your glass?
President Fitzroy, please terminate this meeting and let's start the party.
On behalf of the Kiwanis Club of Ewarton Premier Builders and Royal Lluidasville, we vow to do great things. Let us bear in mind that we have taken up a great mantle. Let us be very careful to run this race with patience as we pledge to serve the children of the world. Our task has just begun. This meeting is now officially terminated. I thank you.
Love the pink suit.
Don't beat up the
pink suit.
Cheers to everyone. Thank you for being here. Over to you,
Thank you for
our
having
technical
us.
team for the music.
I can see that you enjoyed. You enjoyed the function.
Governor, you're not tired.
Thanks for coming. From yesterday.
Kevin.
Yes.
Kevin.
Governor.
Have a good evening,
Lluidasville
everyone.
is-
Stay
Thank you
safe.
very much.
President Fitzroy, be careful with that bottle, you know.
Two wonderful clubs. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, okay.
Bye, Governor. Stay safe.
President Fitzroy, I'm driving out now.
PP Kevin.
Yes.
Lluidasville is my community. Is there anyone here actually from Lluidasville or?
Yes, man, Director.
President from Lluidasville.
Many
persons,
many.
Everybody's from Lluidasville?
Yes.
Everybody's from Lluidasville.
President Desmond is family you look in.
This is my community, man. As I said to President Kevin, I was chairman of Lluidas School Board for 3 years.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, so you want to find your cousins?
It ended in March of last year. So who is here who may know me now? Let me see.
You would know.
Judith, they're all family.
Cousins.
You would know Kiwani and Barrett Rose.
Yeah, is she on?
Yes, man, she's here.
Ah, well, yeah, she was the principal.
Right, she's very much here.
Let me see her. Mrs. Rose, where are you? Trying to find you.
Here
she is, right. How you doing?
Showing us only half of our face.
Great.
Congrats, everyone. It was a lovely function. It was good to be here.
Thank you very much.
LGE Pam Rodney White.
This is Rose.
Please
How are
stay
you?
on. Only one a we.
That's Rose. This is
fine,
you.
thank you. I'm fine.
My friend. Congrats.
Thanks. President
Bye.
And then DP Desmond.
Hello. Yes, sir.
Who would know the other Mrs. Rose?
Well, a young Mrs. Rose.
Yes.
Let me see her. Put the spotlight. Here, Anisha. Yes, Anisha Fuller. Yeah, man. Rose. How are you doing? Good. How are the little ones? I'm not here. You have to unmute.
President Desmond, you find your cousins?
They're fine.
Yes, great.
It's not long lost cousins, it's just cousins.
Well, adopted cousins.
However.
Yes.
Hi, Mr. Johnson.
Congratulations.
Yes, how are you, Sister Rose?
How are you?
I am good, man. I am good.
Okay.
DLG Hewitt, congrats.
Thank you very much.
Congrats, DLG Hewitt.
Yes, congrats to the entire division. It's all about us, Energizer and the Energizees.
And your name hear them call.
Yes, but I represent.
But it's still you. It's still
Congrats
your
to
name.
the team, Hewitt.
Yeah,
Congrats,
definitely team, man. Yeah.
Yes, the energized team.
Yes.
Hi, Kevon. Hi, Press.
Hi, my darling. How are you?
You come back from foreign?
It never really come. When you reach airport, them turn him back, you know.
You really?
Yes.
I never got that memo.
They say somebody report something on him and they say the person name starts with J.
You know? True.
I know it's not my sweet moment to that.
You know it's not your DP, Judith.
You know it's not my sweet DP to that.
Thank you.
That would never happen.
Thank you, never. Not me.
The letter J. The letter J.
June.
No, it's not June.
That would.
What a letter they choose.
Yeah, J. And if I had said JU, it would still be Judith and June.
What a letter. What letters to choose?
J and U.